Good morning, everybody. Today is November 5th, 2025. Market is about to open here in 1 second. Let's see what we have going on here. Palantir is uncertain right now. I'm looking at it right now. NVIDIA down 8%, but I think it will recover. Very, very volatile movement right now in the market. HIMS, let's check out HIMS. I'm gonna short HIMS real quick. Let's see, I'm gonna do a put on HIMS. Quick little put. HIMS recovered really nicely. Looks like it had a red candle. Looks like it's going back up to test. Let's do a quick put. Let's do a 43.5 put on HIMS. Let's do a quick little thing here. One entry point. HIMS is pushing up. Hold on. Wait. 44. 9. Okay, it's a great entry point right now. I'm gonna try to get in. Oh, now it's getting more expensive. Let's see, wait, one second. Really holding well. Okay, now is a good point to enter. 1, there we go, here we go. And we're doing a put on HIMS, okay. So HIMS, 43.5, put 11.7 at 112. That's what we're going into. Let's update this in here. It's gonna be a quick one. Let's see how it goes. It's fighting a lot. HIMS did have good earnings, but with the market, let's see here. We had a good resurgence. Quick little push up here. Red candle. Still in a bullish trend, moving above the average. Might need a little bit of time for this one. Let's look at some other stocks here. NASDAQ is down. Palantir is down a lot. Palantir tanking. HIMS is such a bullish move up. Okay, this spike on HIMS is beautiful. PLTR recovering. I think it's all because of Michael Burry though. This whole down. Great short on PLTR though. Great short on PLTR. I'm surprised because PLTR holds really well, extremely well for a company. We have a pretty positive market today. The market is very bullish today, and you know that's the big thing I'm trying to say here. Just because you have a negative day or a little bit of pullback does not mean the market is going to completely go down and tank. So it's very, very characteristic that the market will do this. There's a lot of volatility. Trump is about to speak here at about 1 o'clock. I'm trying to find out more information on that. But we've seen a lot of recovery on some of our long positions here, and we had a pretty good day today. I called HIMS put, which we exited for about a 30 to 40% gain for a lot of traders that were able to enter in. So that was really good. That's in the market gains in our private group. If you guys are not in our private group, click the links down below. It's completely free right now. You're more than welcome to join. You can see all my trades, what I enter into, what I sell live, real time. I'm planning to go on voice as well. So honestly, it is an amazing, amazing value. There's a lot of trading groups that charge a substantial amount of money to put out the trades that I do, and they fucking lose a lot of time. So I would highly recommend you check out our stuff. So the market is pushing up. I also announced another put for QQQ. That was a quick in and out. We were able to make money on that as well. And the last one that we have here is a high risk trade. It's a smaller trade. It's a call for Webull to push up. I entered in around 17, and I'm waiting for the contract to move up a little bit. But I have this till the end of the week, so I'm not too worried about it. I also have a longer play on Webull that is absolutely crushed right now, but I'm expecting that to go up as well. But a lot of our calls, remember I said we had some other positions as well. Those have been recovering very, very nicely, and I'm really happy to see that. And long story short, I want to talk about a lesson today. I want to start giving you guys some lessons on a day-to-day basis of these trades. And the first thing I want to talk about is position sizing. I think a lot of people don't understand that you've got to be able to size a position when you enter in a trade that you're not necessarily upset about. I remember a long time ago, I entered a trade for NVIDIA, and it was a large position, and it did not go the way that I wanted it to. I thought NVIDIA would resurge back up, and NVIDIA is a very bullish stock, okay? NVIDIA is a very powerful stock. It's arguably one of the most powerful stocks today. And it didn't go up the way that I wanted it to, and it really, really hurt me. It damaged me a lot, not only in the financial aspect, I lost a lot of money, I sized up really heavy. I was like, yo, I'm gonna go big with this fucking stock. I'm gonna go hit this one like a motherfucker. And it didn't go the way that I wanted it to. And I ended up losing a lot of money. I ended up being down like 10, 12K, which is a shitload of money. It's a lot of money, guys. This is not a small amount of money. and it really hurt me. And I thought everything was going to be great. Lickety split. I had all the things in my favor. I did my confirmation on the trade, and it just did not go the way that I wanted it to go. And as a result of that, NVIDIA did not push in the way that I wanted it to, and it ended up quite bad for me. So what I want to say here is that you got to be able to go in with the position that you're not so emotionally attached to. Trading, obviously, you want to use a lot of money, but you don't want to use extreme amounts of money to where you're like, rent is going to be messed up if you don't hit it. You don't want to be using extreme amounts of money to where your whole life is going to be screwed up if the trade does not hit properly. Don't bet your entire life savings on a trade. Don't bet large amounts of money that you're not comfortable with on a trade. Because if things don't go well, which things cannot go well certain times, like it could happen like that, you'll be messed up. And look, on the flip side, if you hit a little bit of money on an amount that you're not so emotional about, you're still going to be profitable. You're still green. Don't worry about it, baby. You're still green. And I think a lot of people mess that up. I think a lot of people try to size heavy. I have a good friend of mine. He sizes up crazy on contracts. For what he does, it's crazy. Like 20 bands, 30 bands. You know who you are when you're watching this video. And it's not good because when it goes sideways, he's down 12. I actually just posted it on my story yesterday, okay? I posted it on my story yesterday, and it was a meta trade that he took, and it was a meta 660 call, and he was down $12,000 on the meta 660 call. And I'm like, dude, that's a large amount. And I'm telling him risk management, position sizing. And yeah, he made a lot of money this month on some hits. He was happy. He was effectively saying that he was gambling, and then he gave it all back. And that's not good. He gave it all back. And that's what I don't want to happen, you guys. I don't want you to make a lot of money and then make that money and then throw it all in and double it down and give it all back. We're not gambling here, okay? This is not gambling. I don't want you guys to throw a lot of your money in. I want you to also understand another thing, and I want to get into a little bit of technical terms here. This isn't a crazy term, but it's something that you guys should know. Averaging in. So when a stock is going against to where you're, for example, if it's pulling away from where you want it to go, let's say you're doing a reversal, for example, and you want the stock to go down, for example, and it's going up, you can average in, meaning you're buying more of the stock to lower the entry point of your original position. You're lowering your risk. So let's say you got into the stock at $100 and you want the stock to go down and it's going up to $120 now. You can buy it at a little higher of a spread on the contract, on the options contract, to lower your risk. We trade options contracts. So this allows you to make more of a profit if it goes in your direction, but also increases your exposure. And I don't want you to average in too hard when you do it. Sometimes I take a half position because I'm not sure where the stock is going to go, and I make sure that I can average in later, God forbid, if the stock goes down or against the position that I'm originally in. And this is all part of trading, guys. It's all part of risk management. It's all part of looking at where you need to be, looking at where you need to go. It's all part of it. We're having a nice market recovery today. I'm really happy about that, generally speaking, because a lot of my stocks are in a positive uptrend. I do have a few puts right now that are not working in my favor. But that's totally fine because overall our portfolio is doing very well, and I'm really happy about that. We did take a hit last month, but that's very normal with a lot of the pullbacks. I expect everything to go back up. My crypto portfolio definitely took a hit. Crypto is down, but people are like, oh, it's going to go back to 80 and all that stuff. Listen, anybody that's telling you that crypto is going to go here or there, don't fucking listen to them, okay? Let me give you some real G crypto advice right now. I know some of the guys that are one of the biggest hedge funds in crypto, big dog hedge funds. I'm talking hundreds of millions of dollars. And their whole investment platform, the entire thing, the spiel, the hype, the everything, right now I'm going to give it to you. It's 70% in Bitcoin, 70% buy and hold Bitcoin. It's 10% buy and hold Ethereum, sometimes 15, sometimes 20. It's 10% holding XRP, Solana, and other larger coins, and then 10% very, very altcoins. That's it. And they're trading the 10% a very aggressive way, but the rest of it is just held. Most of them just hold Bitcoin. The majority of it is holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Solana. So that's it. And so if you guys are out here like trying to get so technical with Bitcoin and stuff, just understand the real players in the market, the big dog players in the market, they're really just buying and holding. So don't get too complex with things. Sometimes buying and holding is good. Sometimes just playing it safe is better. And I want you guys to understand that I don't want you to take crazy risk when you're jumping into trades. The less emotional you are about a trade, the better you're going to perform when it comes to trimming that trade or averaging in or everything else like that. So money is a very emotional thing for us. And when we get very emotional about money,
and when we get very emotional about the amount of money that we're putting in a trade, we can end up making bad decisions that could end up really hurting us. A lot of the decisions I made today, even the losses I calculated out of my losses, I made the correct decision, thank God. I know what I'm doing with this stuff, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I really know what I'm doing with these trading things, you know? So, you know, I'm glad that I'm able to control my risk and manage my risk, but I also want to tell you guys another thing. Trading groups, these signal groups, a lot of them are bullshit, but the most important part of them is you need to understand that being around good traders, being around other people that are trading will help you as a trader. I've always found value by listening to what other traders say and by kind of referencing what they've said and, you know, understanding their circumstances and seeing what they find risky and what they don't find risky. That's really the main thing that I look at. I look at what other traders are doing, and I want to learn from the way that they calculate their positions. So at the end of the day, listen, get into a trading group. You can join mine. Mine's completely free right now. You can join another one. You can pay for another one. That's fine too. I have a paid version of mine as well. Get around some good traders and really learn how to grow your portfolio and learn how to make some money. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to start going live here soon. A lot of these trades are doing very well. And the reason I want to go live is not because I want to be on live. I'd rather trade in silence, to be honest with you. But I want people to be able to get in the positions when I get into them. And my delay of entering it in, it can get you into slightly a better position sometimes, but slightly worse. I want you to be exactly where I'm at. So hopefully this makes sense. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Till next time. Peace. Let's talk about the HIMS trade that I took today and how we made a ton of money doing it. If you guys have not heard of HIMS, it's a telehealth company that primarily focuses on personalized health and wellness, targeting younger people. This morning, the market was bearish, so I was doing the 43.5 put expiring this week on HIMS. Now, I actually signaled in my group that I was taking profits very early on, and a lot of traders actually followed through and made a lot of money. But a lot of traders missed this exit, and HIMS was moving very fast in the opposite direction. With the put order, we want HIMS to go down, but it was going up. So in the morning, HIMS is just blowing up. Like, it is not slowing down whatsoever, and it starts hitting highs at 46. And I tell people, hey, look, typically in the afternoon with HIMS, I've traded this stock before, it does seem to cool down a little bit. And this is why it's good to be in a group, even if you are an experienced trader, because sometimes getting other opinions and seeing what other people are doing can help you in your own trading strategy. After a while, HIMS does cool down, and we get a lot of exits right here at the bottom point, which is absolutely phenomenal. Overall, this was an awesome play in our group because not only were people that exited early able to make money right away, but the people that didn't exit the play initially were still able to look at the group and find a way to exit later on in the day. If you're curious to learn more, I give out my stock picks in a free group. It's not financial advice, but I just show people transparently what I buy, when I buy it, what I sell, when I sell it. Feel free to click the link in my bio to jump in.